Once upon a time, tucked away in a cave made of sparkly blue crystals, lived a small dragon named Barnaby. Now, Barnaby looked exactly like a dragon should. He was bright, grassy green, he had wings that fluttered like a butterfly, and a tail so long he sometimes tripped over it. Every morning, Barnaby would do his dragon exercises. He'd climb onto his favorite rock, stretch his claws, take a deep, deep breath, and get ready to scare the whole valley with a giant, pause for dramatic effect, then make a tiny, pathetic sound, squeak! Oh no! Barnaby didn't roar. He squeaked like a yellow rubber ducky in a bathtub. He was so embarrassed. He tried again. He puffed out his chest. Go on, puff yours out too. He opened his mouth wide and he tried to let out fire, but instead, pop! A tiny purple bubble floated out and landed on his nose. Shift to a walking rhythm. Tap your knees. Barnaby decided he needed help. He hopped through the whispering woods, thump, 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 until he saw Sly the squirrel. "Sly!" Barnaby cried. "I can't roar, I just squeak." Sly, who was very busy, said, "To roar, you need to be crunchy. Here, eat this acorn." Munch, munch, crunch. Barnaby chewed it up, took a breath, and tried to roar, but instead he let out a giant hick, 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 make a schloop sound for the water. Next, he went to the deep blue lake and saw Bubbles the fish. "Bubbles!" Barnaby cried. "I can't roar, I just hiccup." Bubbles blew some bubbles and said, "You need to be splashy. Splash the water." Barnaby splashed and splashed until he was soaking wet. He took a breath, opened his mouth, and achoo! A cloud of glitter flew out of his nose. Lower your voice. Make it sound old and wise. Finally, Barnaby climbed the wise old mountain. At the very top sat the Grand Dragon. Her scales looked like silver coins. "Grand Dragon," Barnaby sighed, "I've tried everything, but I have no roar." The Grand Dragon leaned down. Her voice sounded like a warm hug. "Barnaby, little one, a roar doesn't come from acorns or splashing water. It comes from your heart. What makes you feel happy? What makes you feel like you?" Barnaby closed his eyes. He thought about the sun on his scales. He thought about his friends. He felt a tingle in his toes. It crawled up his legs. It wiggled in his tummy. It tickled his throat. He opened his mouth, not to be scary and not to be mean, but just to say, "Hello, world." Take a huge breath and give a joyful roar. Roar, ah, roar! It was beautiful.